Favorite camp meal is those little circle pizzas because they always have corn with it. And you can put the corn on the pizza.
Yeah.
I would tell you I have like 1 or 2, but I probably have 6. So.
My favorite in-meal camp is taco salad. I don't really get to eat it that much, but I think we should bring it back a lot more. Outside of meal, when I'm in Blazers, is breakfast we do for dinner.
Because I like the crust a lot, and so you get a lot of crust opportunity with the circle.
All right, so for me, I think the biggest myth about the ALA program is that it's going to be working all the time and like you kind of never really have time to have fun, and it's the time where you have to like put in the work to become a counselor. But really, I think it was honestly some of my favorite times at camp.
One of the biggest misconceptions about the ALA program is that that you're going to feel really alone and isolated. But like I said, it's always important to like look around, see who's next to you. Those people in your life, like they're here for you and they're here for the people around you, and be alone in this, but everyone else is going the same thing.
I think the biggest misconception about the ALA program is that it's going to be this scary, traumatic. It's just not that. You're learning how to be a better leader and a better person, and you're learning about God in the process.
Because when you're up in this leadership role, not only are you getting to serve campers, but you're also learning a lot more about yourself. Because it's kind of the first time where you're really off on your own, and you're gonna have so much fun, and it's gonna be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. So you just kind of have to go with that mindset that the more work I put in, it's not gonna be the more tired I am, it's gonna be the more work I put in, the more I'm gonna get out of the program.
We're always using salt to preserve things, and whether that be like for food and stuff like that, but if you had to apply it to people when we say that we're the salt of the earth, we're preserving some form of goodness or something that we find important. So it's important inside and outside of camp. Like me as one person, like I could like change everything. So like salt on French fries, like you just eat a potato, that's kind of weird, but like you add some salt, it's like makes it more delicious.
It's kind of a like ideology we have at camp. It's definitely, I think, pertains a lot to the servant leadership that is, I would say, it's the cornerstone of our leadership program.
Consider yourself salty?
I'm pretty salty.
Service is the foundation of camp, and it's all about serving others, and it's all about leading by serving others. And I go into job interviews now and people ask me what my best characteristic is, and I tell them it's servant leadership. It's the exact thing I've learned from camp. It's the idea that you lead others by serving them. You do the work. You're not just sitting there bossing your peers around. You're there, you're leading them, you're doing exactly what you want them to do. You're showing them how to do it, and you're giving back to others. That's exactly what camp is all about, is leading other people and serving other people at the exact same time. They go hand in hand, and usually people don't understand that.
I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself, so there were a lot of tasks or opportunities that would come up, and I would kind of shy away from them just because I didn't personally think I was capable of achieving that, but I really wish I had pushed myself a little bit more just to see how much I could have achieved. And I mean, failure is inevitable at camp. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. LIT is a perfect time to do that because you learn from it so quickly, and you have so many opportunities to keep trying and trying again. And so I wish I had just taken a little bit more advantage of that and just pushed myself to my limit.
And it seems like everybody else had been going to camp for like 12 years, and I thought that really mattered. And I think it like made me like really self-conscious and like really nervous. And I think if I went back and did it again, like I would know that like it doesn't really matter like how long you've been at camp. It just matters that you love camp and like you want to help it.
I would say I would just try to be more of a vocal leader, because that's definitely something that I've gotten so much better at since I've been going to camp. I would say I was pretty quiet LIT year, and never really like put myself out there like being in charge of the group, so that's definitely something I'd do different.
I think for me, I was definitely a lot shyer and let people like be more outgoing, so I think I would just be more willing to step out and be outgoing and interact more and step up more in a leadership role.
If I went back and did it, I would know that I need to work harder, I need to have more determination, I need to be dedicated. But that's what I learned after the 3 weeks, and that's the point of the whole program is you learn after those 3 weeks those skills. You're not supposed to come in with those skills. So when I say that, yes, there are things I would like to do differently, I only say that because I learned it afterwards.
For me, it's just definitely been a second home for me since I was really little.
Camp means to me a place that I can get away from reality and really enjoy the people I'm around. I've met the best people I know at camp.
I gained so many leadership skills and just like more confidence in myself through camp, and I love being able to watch kids do that too. Camp has always been like kind of a consistency within my life while my parents were moving from state to state and all around like the South. So camp has just kind of given me like a second home or a place that was always familiar and comfortable for me.
Camp is just like a place where I get to come and be myself. It's a place where I grew up a lot and got to break out of my shell. When I was younger, I was very shy, so it's brought a lot of confidence in me.
I've noticed like most of my friends are very loving serving people, and we do anything for each other. And I think that's really the biggest thing that's come up for us out of camp.
I think camp has changed me as a person. It's made me a better person and a better leader. It's made me a better student, and I pretty much credit camp for making me who I am today.